H-Town, what is going on? It's playoff time, man. It's playoff time. I hope y'all ready, man. Because you know I am. Now, it's another edition of How Do You See the Game? I'm your host, Jordan Campbell. It is my pleasure to be with y'all. If you can, hit that like button. If you can, hit that subscribe button. And at the end, please comment and let me know how you see things, so we can talk about it. Now, this is big, y'all. The city of Houston, we know that one sport always comes with it. They know how to win. They know how to get it done. We're talking about our Astros. So, first game is tomorrow, Tuesday afternoon. We're playing Seattle Mariners. It's a division opponent, so we know about these guys. We've seen these guys a lot. During the regular season, we actually had a 12-7 record against them. But they had a crazy comeback to knock off Toronto, being down 7 runs, I believe in the 8th or in the 7th, came all the way back. Shout out to our guy, George Springer. I hope he's doing well. He actually collided with another player in the outfield. Might have had a concussion, but we love George Springer around here. But this is big, man. This is the first opponent. We know in the playoffs anything can happen. Anything can happen. They came back down from 8-1. Toronto trying to get it to a game 3, and you let a team come back down 7 runs. Crazy. But I don't think you can take momentum. Is something that I think changes every day. So it's not like they're just going to come in running us, out the building or anything like that. Yeah, they feel good about themselves, but we know who we are. This is what we do. And I do think we'll be ready. So I'm super excited for the matchup tomorrow. The one thing that hasn't been done yet is we have not gone through with our official playoff roster. Now, you used to have 28 players. I think they cut it down to 26 this year. So I was looking at Bleacher Report, and these were some of the locks that they had on the roster. In the infield, you have Yuli, Altuve, Pena, Bregman, Ledmus Diaz. In the outfield, you have Tucker, Marisnick, Alvarez, and Mancini. At the catcher position, you got Maldonado and you got Vasquez. And with the pitchers, you got Verlander, you got Valdez, you got McCullers, you got Presley, you got Javier, you got Stanek, you got Montero, and you got Neris. Now, that's 19 players that they consider locks. So, obviously, we have 7 more players that we can choose from. It's interesting that somebody asked Dusty Baker, do you plan on having Dubon out there at center field for Justin Verlander's start? He said he doesn't think so. It's been more of a revolving door at the center field position, but he thinks we need offense at that position, which, hey, preaching to the choir. So when I look at some of these people that we have to decide from, I think Abreu in the bullpen has got to be there. It's between Dubon or Myers at center field. I'm going to go... I'm going to go Myers just because he's a little better of a hitter and he started to try to come around a little bit. Garcia, Luis Garcia, who's a starting pitcher. Now, we know in the playoffs, a lot of starting pitchers go to the bullpen and they get regulated to long relief. So I'm going to go Garcia. So I'm going to go Abreu, Myers, Garcia, Urquidy. I'm going to go Hunter Brown. I'm going to go Hunter Brown, the rookie, because he has electrifying stuff. And when you get to the end of the game, you need some guys throwing some fire. And then I'm going to go Phil Maton. I'm going to go Phil Maton. He's been a little up and down in the bullpen, but I'm going to go Phil Maton. And I'm going to go Hensley. I'm going to go Hensley, a guy that we called up towards the end of the season, but the guy can hit. He can play the infield. I'm pretty sure he can play the outfield. And, I mean, all he's done is hit since he's been here. So I'm going to go with those 7 guys, and that's what we're waiting for. We're waiting to see who is going to be the playoff roster that Dusty has to work with. And it's gonna be something, man. Now we know Verlander's starting game 1, and we're going against Gilbert. What is his name? Excuse me, I'm sorry about this. We're going against Logan Gilbert, who has been very good this year. He kind of tailed off towards the end of the season, but he's been very good versus the Astros. We tend to have problems with some pitchers. We tend to have problems with pitchers who have horrible ERAs. Sometimes we just go cold. But Gilbert has had some good games against us, but that doesn't worry me much. As far as our rotation, I would like to see Verlander go first, then go ahead and put McCullers second, just because we're still going to be at home. McCullers at home is more lights out than anything. He has a great record at home. Things get a little dicey sometimes on the road with any pitcher, but McCullers is so good at home. I would like to see him there starting second. And then third, throw Valdez in there, the left-hand man, Bulldog Valdez, and let's get it cracking. You know what I'm saying? This series is gonna be a playoff series, man. And what I mean by when I say that, it's gonna be a dogfight. Nobody wants to go home, but the Astros have had a great season. We've had the best pitching in baseball, bullpen, starters, you name it. So we just got to come with the bats and come ready. And I have no doubt that our boys will be ready to do what they got to do. So, hey man, I appreciate everybody watching. I appreciate you checking in. But I'm so hype for this playoff series to start. Playoff baseball, there's nothing like it. And man, if you can't hit that like button, if you can't hit that subscribe button, and who do you think should be on the roster? Who do you think should be at center field for Verlander's start? Do you think, well, we know it's not going to be Dubon. Dusty already said that. Do you think Myers? Or do you think, well, we know McCormick be out there, but do you think Myers or Dubon should be on the roster? Let me know. Do you think McCullers or Valdez should start game 2? How do you feel about that? You know what I'm saying? Let me know. I appreciate y'all. We out.